Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to thank for the judge, committees, and all participants who have given me an opportunity to speak here. And I'm glad to see you all. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Rahmad Hidayat. I am an English student in University of Palangkaraya. Today, I'm going to present a topic about mental health because this topic is one of the important topic that we need to concern actually because we know that we still have a lot of problem about mental health for that. And before that, I want to tell you what is actually mental health. Mental health is a state of emotional, psychological, and social well-being that will affect our productivity level, our happiness, and even that will affect our physical health. That is very importantly. But unfortunately, a lot of people still don't really understand about the importance of mental health, and they don't really understand about the dangers of mental illness. That's the problem. That's the problem of the victim of mental issue when they have a problem about mental issue in their mind that's stuck in years. They don't want to speak about their problem because they are afraid with the society, because they are afraid with the environment, even with the close friend, with the close family, because they still think that people with a mental issue, they think that they are weak, they are insane or such as like that, or negative things, something like that, because they don't understand the importance of mental health. That's the problem. That's why, like I said before, we need to concern, we need to discuss about it, we need to educate people how important the mental health actually is. And after that, maybe you think it's easy. No, it's not easy for them. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Why I said it's not easy? Because every day and every night they get terrorized in their mind about a mental issue that stuck in their mind. They lock themselves in the room, in the dark room, and they're crying by itself. Do you think it's easy? No, it's not easy. Of course, if just 1 day or 2 days or even 3 days, it's easy. But unfortunately, people who have mental illness sometimes stuck in years in their mind. That's the real problem actually. And after that, instead of getting solution, usually people get bullied by the society, such as they will say that people with mental illness usually insane, weak, or weak. That's what happened when they want to tell about their problem. Nobody listen them. Nobody listen about their problem. That's what happened. That's why we need to concern. We need to discuss about the problem, ladies and gentlemen. And after that, and I want to tell you about something. According to the data WHO in 2018, every 40 seconds, people kill themselves because of the mental illness, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the mental illness, they kill themselves. And even, I just want to ask you, what if one of those people is your close friend, is your close family that actually have a problem when they want to solve, but nobody listen them. Even you don't want to listen your close friend, your close family when they have a problem about their mental. That's what happened when nobody listen them and they think they are so vulnerable, they are weak, and after that they will kill themselves at the same time. Well, if the problem is just 1 day, 2 days, or even 3 days, maybe it's not gonna be a problem. They can solve that. But unfortunately, with those cases, people who have mental issue, usually they are always stuck in years, even in many years in their mind. Even that's why they are depression. That's why they are sad. That's why they want to kill themselves because the problems cannot be solved because nobody wants to listen to them because the victim still afraid to speak about their problem about mental illness especially. That's why we need to concern, we need to listen them, we need to solve the problem, we need to help them because they really need our help at the same time. And I just want to tell you about one. I just want to ask you if in this case, if like WHO said every 40 seconds people kill themselves, I just wanna you imagine about something. Why don't we realize about terrible this mental problem are? Why we should be ignorant for those people who have a problem? Why we ignorant? Why we bully them? we're not supposed to say a bad thing for those people, because those people with the mental illness, they actually need help. They really need help. But unfortunately, because our society is not really understand about the problem, that's why they easily to judge people badly about their mental, because they will easily to say a bad word. Even they will say a bad word for those people who have mental illness. That's the real problem. That's why we need to educate, we need to speak up about how important the mental issue, how important the mental health, how dangerous of a mental issue. We need to speak up, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about this. Why don't we realize how terrible this case actually, and why should we be ignorant for those people who actually need help? We're not supposed to be ignorant for them, because they are fighting alone. Actually, they need help. We should help them. But unfortunately, we didn't give any help for them. But instead of giving a help for them, we just give them a bad stigma, such as saying a bad word such as insane, weak, and weird. That's the problem. Actually, we cannot solve this problem if we still do that. If we still do that, how can we solve the problem? Actually, we cannot solve the problem if our habit never change yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why people who have mental problems, they always hide their problem, and they don't want to talk about their problem, because the problem is because the environment, because of us, because the society don't want to listen them, just give them a bad stigma actually for them. If they don't want to talk about their mental, if they always hide their mental, it means that the number of suicidal thoughts will continue to grow, ladies and gentlemen. It's very dangerous. We need to concern about this. We need to give them attention, actually. So that's why we need to speak up. We need to listen. We need to educate people who actually listen this speech, ladies and gentlemen. So for people who understand this, please, we need to change our habit to be better, ladies and gentlemen. Why? We must be able to respect each other, because they just want you respect about their problem, because they just want to listen about their problem, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want anything. They just want you listen and respect when they talk about their problem, especially about their mental problem, actually, that has already stuck in their mind in many years, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our decision now. This is our decision. Do we want to make this stress to continue to grow, or do we want to stop it? If we want to stop the problem, the first one is we need to respect, we need to listen them, ladies and gentlemen. So if we never listen them, it means that they always sad, they always depressed, and they always give a bad stigma for you too, because you don't want to listen to them, because you and or because us, because we don't want to listen them actually. That's the problem. If we don't want to listen each other, if we don't try to understand each other, it means that there's a gap of us and the mental issue. That's why we need to understand about them, ladies and gentlemen. That's why this is our decision. So I think with this speech, ladies and gentlemen, with this speech, we will understand each other. We will understand about the importance of mental issue. We will understand about the danger of mental issue. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, we need to speak up. We need to understand. We need to educate our people, environment, close family, close friend, and etc. We need to understand about this, how important this actually. We need to concern about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all from me, and I hope this speech will be useful for our future, for our transformation to be better. And I also want to say my apologies if I have a mistake, if my speech is not perfect, and I want to say thank you for your time and your attention. Thank you.